How to use keyboard shortcuts to navigate the OS X Finder sidebar. Is it possible to get focus on the Finder sidebar and be able to select an item within Device, Shared, Places and search for only with the keyboard?
I don't believe it is possible. The only shortcut I can find for the sidebar is CMDT, which adds a shortcut for the current selected item to the sidebar. Another solution is to hit CMD to move to the enclosing folder, which will take you around the file system.
I've been looking for an answer to this too. I can't find an answer, in Snow Leopard at least, don't know about Lion. The best workaround I've found is this. Create a shortcuts folder anywhere. Drag that into the sidebar. Create aliases for the folders you have in your sidebar and move them into your shortcuts folder. Open Sidebar Preferences, right-click anywhere in the sidebar. Go to the General tab. Change New Finder Windows Open to your Shortcuts folder. This way, every time you launch a Finder window, you'll be inside Shortcuts and have access to your favorite folders with the keyboard. Yumph. Obviously this requires you to manage a different set of shortcuts. But possibly it'll help until Apple address this problem. I've submitted a bug report too, surely this is a bug.
You can use Go to Folder in the Finder to get to any of those. CMD plus Shift plus G, then just fill in the file path, /desktop, /backups, and so on.
I'm surprised in the 8 years since this question was asked, no one has suggested Automator. Each of the Finder sidebar's standard locations has an equivalent keyboard shortcut, as can be seen by viewing the Go menu. These shortcuts take you straight there in one step, much quicker than the more Windows-like idea of getting focus on the sidebar and navigating around it. That only leaves our custom sidebar locations without shortcuts. That's where Automator and System Preferences comes in. Launch Automator and create a new service. Set service receives to no input and into Finder.app. In the sidebar, under Library and GT, Files and AMP, Folders, locate Get Specified Finder items and drag it into the workflow area. Click Add to choose the folder you want a shortcut for. In the sidebar, locate Open Finder items and drag it into the workflow area. Save your workflow and give it a logical name like Go to My Folder Name folder. Go to System Preferences and GT, Keyboard and GT, Shortcuts, and click on Services in the sidebar. Locate your workflow within General and click on it. If your workflow isn't there, you may need to restart or log out and back in. Click the Add Shortcut button and give it a keyboard shortcut that doesn't conflict with one of Apple's default Finder shortcuts. If you do have a conflict, you can always redefine the default Finder shortcut. For example, for a folder called Projects, I wanted to use Command-Shift-P, but this conflicts with Show Preview, which I hardly ever use. So I redefined the Show Preview and Hide Preview shortcuts to Command-Shift-Option-P. Enjoy your new Finder shortcut. Let's hope Apple doesn't remove wonderful automation features like this in a future release of macOS, as some are speculating. That would be a very sad day indeed.
If you want to support this channel, please consider subscribing.